afternoon everyone. Today I am discussing about list data structure, tuple data structure. Tuple data structure is same like list except that it is immutable. Once we create tuple data structure, cannot change. How to create tuple data structure? For example, tuple equal to 10, 20, 30. Okay, now here parenthesis is optional. Okay, now here separated with comma. Each element is separated with comma. For example, empty tuple creation. Empty tuple creation t equal to within the parenthesis no element. Can find out the type by using the type function. Type of t. Here, what is the type of t here means class, comma, tuple. This is the empty tuple creation. Next, single value tuple creation. Single value tuple creation. Here t equal to 10, comma. Here parenthesis optional, but I am using for example t equal to 10. Type of t, it is considered as a integer, class int, but here must and should in single value also in the tuple object must and should mention the comma, then only it is considered as a tuple. What are the rules for creating the tuple? Okay, here heterogeneous elements are allowed, means different data types are allowed. For example, here these three are integers. Next, this is the float data type. Next, this is the string data type. But heterogeneous elements are allowed. Each element is separated with comma. Okay, now duplication also allowed here. This is the creation of tuple. Next, accessing elements of tuple. Can access the elements by using index. First one, either by using slice operator. First one, index. How to access the elements? For example, here t equal to 10, 20, 30, 40. For example, I am accessing the first element t of 0. Print of t of 0 means it is considered as what is the output here? 10. Okay, the next print of t of 2. What is the output here? 0, 1, 2. This is the 0th index, first, second index, third index. Here, what is the output? 30. Now, here, for example, print t of 5 means here index error. Only 3 indexes are there, 0, 1, 2, 3. I am accessing the 5th index means index error. This is the, by using the index operator, index we can access the elements. By using the slice operator, we can access the portion of the elements. Here, for example, print t of 1 colon 3. 1 colon 3 here, 0, 1, 2, 3 are the index, starting with 1, okay, ending with length minus 1 means 3 minus 1, 2, here, what is the output here, 10, 20, 30, only one index, second index will be printed here by using the slice operator. Here, for example, print t of only slice operator. Only slice operator means total elements, whatever the elements are there in the tuple object, all elements will be considered here. 10, 20, 30, 40. For example, print of starting with 0, ending with empty. It is considered as starting with 0 index up to how many elements are there in the given tuple object, that elements will be considered. Starting 10, 20, 30, 40 is the output. Here in the tuple object, you can access the elements by using the negative index also. For example, print of t of -1 means for this the 0, 1, 2, 3 is the forward direction, means positive index. Negative index means -1, -2, -3, -4. Okay, now for example, print t of -1. It is the first backward index. That is the output 40. This is the by accessing the element by using the index and slice operator. Next, mathematical operators for tuple. Here plus means concatenation. Next, star means repetition. Concatenation means adding the two tuple objects. For example, t1 equal to 10, 20, 30. Next, t2 equal to 30, 40, 50. Then adding the two tuples. For example, I am taking one more object, t3 equal to t1 plus t2. Here print of t3. Here combining the two tuple objects is the result here. 10, 20, 30, 40, 30, 40, 50 is the output of concatenation. Next, repetition. Repetition means, for example, t1 into 2 times, that order the elements are there in the t1 object, that will be printed 2 times. 10 t1 into t1 of 10, 20, 30, 10, 20, 30. 2 times the tuple objects is printed here. This is the concatenation. Repetitions are the mathematical operators for tuple. Next, important functions for tuple. Important functions for tuple. For example, length function. Next, minimum, maximum, count, sorted, compare function. These are some of the examples of functions for tuple. For example, length function. For example, t equal to 10, 20, 30. By using the length function, return the how many elements are there in the tuple, that will be printed. For example, print of length of t means what is the output here, then how many elements are there. For example, 1, 2, 3. 3 elements are there in the tuple, that is printed here, written. Next, minimum of t. Print of minimum of t means what is the minimum element in the given tuple elements. It is the output here. 10 is the minimum element. Next, maximum element. Print max of t. Whatever the maximum element in the given tuple, that is printed here. Maximum element 10, 20, 30. In that maximum element 30 is the max function. Next, count function. By using count function, print how many times that particular element is occurred in the given number of times. For example, count of t dot count of 10. For example, in the given example, 10 is occurred only one time in the t object, then only 1 is printed here. Next, sorted function. For example, t equal 10, 30, 50, 20. Okay, this is not a sorted order. By using sorted function, given elements are sorted. t1 equal to T dot sorted at print of T1 here. What is the sorted order here? 10, 20, 30, 50. This is the sorted function. Return the given elements by using sorted order. Next, compare function. Compare the two elements. For example, T1 equal to 10, 20, 30. Next, T2 equal to 30, 40, 50. Here, compare of T1, T2. What is the main use of compare function? Compare the two objects. First element in the given tuple and first element in the second tuple. Both are equal. Then returns the minus equal. Returns the 0. Equal means return 0. Less than means minus 1. Greater than 1. For example, T1, compare of T1, T2. T1 is less than T2, return minus 1. Next, compare of T2, T1. T2 is greater than T1, return 1. These are the functions of